This recording may contain adult language and/or content.
I want this gem. I'm not giving the gem back
Okay,
to
so
them.
I have a lot of silent stuff. You know that they won't even notice I've done this. I am going to charm person the halfling.
Okay.
So what I do is, and they see me do this, but they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" They think I'm just battle painting. I take out it's a bit of salt and a bit of charcoal, and I rub it down the sides of my face, and over where my beard would be.
All creepy.
I think you're.
And I stare deep into his
I think
eyes.
what will happen in that case is that the deckhands and the bandits have no clue what the fuck you're doing. But
only the mage would really understand what's going on.
Captain Smargart,
Not casting it on him though.
no, Captain Smargart and the mage will have a look in the step a couple feet back. So now their
They
deckhands,
might.
their deckhands are now in front of them, and they're now kind of.
That's okay. I'm
In the
targeting the
back.
halfling.
Yeah, the halfling doesn't know. He's smiling. The halfling, by the way, has a big scar over his eye.
Yeah, he's the kind of motherfucker
Sorry,
you
is the
want
halfling
to charm
Milton?
person. No, the halfling's not Milton.
No,
So-
at this point, they actually kick Milton.
You,
to
you
the
do
side.
get a save on this, but it's gotta be high.
They at this point they've actually kicked Milton to the side. Like, Milton, get the fuck out of here.
He's off the dock.
Yeah. So he's gone.
And being raped by dolphins.
Yeah.
Bye, Milton.
They don't do that. He's like, "Where's my money?" And they're like, "Fuck off." Anyways, so he's gone. Or he's like, I will. You'll see. You'll rule that you will not be happy at this state of affairs.
Sure. So,
Yeah.
as I'm psychically probing this guy, what's a bit of his background? Who does he not like in the crew? Where his loyalties lie?
Jesus Christ.
What does he think about the mage?
I'll give some context for you. You haven't found this out for gameplay, but this will probably help you with these things. His name in the crew is Crazy Pete.
Oh, so he's a wild card anyway.
He's a fucking.
Oh.
He's off hinge.
Is he loyal to the captain?
He's very loyal to the captain and his
But
crew.
just
He
the-
really loves his position in the crew. He doesn't like the fact he's the second mate, but he's happy that he's like.
So
no,
the fact that he's
well-
not first mate is a bit of an issue.
No, in the sense that he's okay not being the first mate, but he likes cracking the heads of all the people below him. He's kind of like the cutthroat of the group, in the sense that when there's someone need killing, he's the guy that gets it done.
Okay.
He's covered in daggers.
Mhm.
He has. Let me see. I can tell you exactly. He has like kind of like almost like a bullet belt, except there's like six. I think it's 6 daggers in there.
Okay.
Let me see here. 1 second. Oh, that's the wrong stats. That's why I was like, he doesn't have that. Like, he has a bunch of daggers on him. They're special, like, looking daggers. They don't look like your standard dagger. They're kind of more like a very short sword, so they're a little bigger than your average dagger. Like about a Bowie knife size. And he has 6 of them on his chest.
Badass motherfucker, you.
Yeah, and he also might have.
That's like his
I
whole
think
chest
this is an
half.
old thing. I have it down that he has a.
He's like halfling machete.
Yeah, kind of is. He's got like a pierced ear, and he looks badass.
So
He has
as
like,
I'm probing around in his mind, charm person using my telepathy,
you just see pictures of him as a kid stabbing stuffed animals.
I make a suggestion that this whole confrontation has been caused by the mage when she fucked up the gem. He thinks she broke the gem, and that this is going to harm the captain. So I'm suggesting that he sneak attack her.
Interesting.
And remember, charm person plus telepathy. It's
Yeah.
a pretty powerful
Let's
suggestion.
see what I have resistance against charm. Let's see here.
What is his wisdom?
His wisdom is 11.
That's not going to do very good.
Yeah.
That's not even a bonus.
For the record, I see you doing this, and I think really
Well, no, honestly,
now, at
everybody
this
should
moment-
think I'm just being a weirdo.
Now you gotta put
Yeah.
your makeup on, you weirdo.
Exactly. I was like,
Yeah.
really? You choose this moment? Put it away. Put it away, Sworn.
But I'm just sitting there.
Oh my god.
Okay, I don't know how to roleplay this up, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so Crazy Pete definitely is thinking that there's a betrayer in the group. Crazy Pete is looking at Grace O'Malley, and he's just giving her the fucking hate stare.
Is that the mage? Is based on Miley?
Yeah, Grace O'Malley.
Okay.
Who's actually a famous female pirate. But, look it up, people. Google. So he's just giving her the dirty eyeball. He's just looking at it. You know what might work better if you want to do the role playing thing aspect of this character.
Mhm.
He has a thing if people have handled or touched his knives.
Oh, okay. Well, if I'm probing around in there, that's a thing. I might even suggest that she's been touching his knives, maybe blunting them even.
Well, it's not even that damaging, just handling
Yeah.
of his knives.
And much like the gem, which he might think she just stole, she
he
might
might
eventually
even
steal
have
the
thought
knives.
that the knife is what disappeared in her hand.
Oh,
not
yes,
the
they
gem.
were playing with the knife and it just vanished.
Yeah, and it's one of his
Because
knives.
of her witch magic.
No, he's not missing any knives, or maybe he thinks he's missing a knife.
Yeah, sure, that could be part of it.
And he's you see him, he's like twitching out. He's like,
And then with telepathy, I'm like, she'll take them all. She'll take them all.
so you see him quietly readying his knife. And let's see, how can I do a sneak attack roll? How does it work?
He just has to have combat advantage. If she doesn't see it coming, it works.
Okay.
There's really no reason why she'd see it coming right now.
No, unless he's just drawing his knife in front of her.
But as a
Because
rogue,
he
his
is
sleight
in
of
front
hand
of
is
her.
really good, and he'll get it off before she notices.
Sure, yeah. Do I have sleight of hand on this thing?
He's a rogue, so it's a skill.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Armor class is 15, speed 12, hit points, da da da.
What's his dex?
Dex is 16 plus 16 with a 3 plus 3 modifier.
Oh yeah, he's got a +6 to sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got to roll low for her to notice that shit.
So I will do the roll.
Nice.
Well,
That'll do.
Okay. As far as people seeing this going on, what
We might not even. Well, I'll know because I'm in his head, but they
Yeah.
might not even notice that one guy's going down.
well, I'm thinking about the captain himself because the captain is very perceptive.
Is he maybe distracted by the big mob?
Isn't he?
Well,
been,
again, he's the one that stepped back because he saw you painting your face with the wizard.
Just a.
Well, he knows that you guys are fucking with him.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he got...
I'm just being standing there
So
like,
at the very least, he knows that I'm up to something.
He knows you're up to something. Like, the reason why he's made captain and he's still alive is he's seen some shit. So he maybe not know exactly what you're up to, but he knows something's going down. So he has heightened level of awareness.
So maybe throw a perception, see if he can get like an 18.
So perception plus he has he has perception plus sense plus 6 on his perception rolls.
Okay, so if he rolls higher than a 12, he would notice and maybe interact.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll see here.
come on. Yes.
Whoa, 10. So yeah, the other guy got what? 16.
Yeah, it was 18 after all the modifiers.
Yeah, so he's not he didn't.
So he
catch
just
this
does a
one.
little barrel roll that.
So he's too busy watching Matt.
Yeah, so
As I like it.
he's gonna hit the mage and it's gonna hit. It's gonna
Mhm.
hurt. Jeez, I don't have that. The mage's stats was gonna be the
what
mage
level?
from the
What
starter
level
kit.
rogue we talking?
Well,
First
both
level?
of them are higher level, but jeez, I'm guessing he's
wondering
This is
how
all the
many-
stuff I didn't have quite finished prepared. But
I'm just wondering for how many d6 the sneak attack's actually going to do.
his modifier is +3 on the dex, so would that
Yeah.
make him?
Well, no,
level 3?
it's the ability sneak attack.
I need the things in it. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, if you just go to rogue, we're just trying to figure out how much damage this does.
For,
Because
like-
he'll do d6 damage with his knives.
There was a rogue character sheet, wasn't there? And that's what we were using.
Yeah, if it's level 1, it's only +1 d6. That's why I'm asking. Although, the potential for 12 hit points against a level 1 mage is still death. So,
Didn't mages used to have just 1 hit point sometimes?
they could have just 1 hit point, yeah.
Yeah. So we're using the rogue's stats from here.
1d6.
1d6. Okay, so
Proficiency
1d6 plus
plus
1d6.
Plus 2.
So 2d6 would accurately give his damage, plus whatever his dex is, which is +3.
I should have his weapons here. His weapons bonus.
Are you using dagger stats or short sword stats?
It was daggerish stats. Let's see. It had
Oh, so it's d4 then.
hit 4.
Yeah.
So let's see. Cutlass attack. That was only, but it's like plus 3 to hit. Reach 5, 1 target. That's not the one. I don't know why I didn't get this thing's going.
It's
right.
cool, dude. Dagger's d4 damage, +6 for the sneak attack.
Yeah, I think I had a D6 for this guy.
Oh, well,
Yep.
You did say they're big, so they're like short sword.
Well, not that, but this is his thing. This is
Okay,
his,
sure.
This
So,
makes him unique as a rogue.
2d6 damage plus 3 would be the...
2d6? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Kill this bitch.
That's why I picked him.
Yeah, Heaven will say
I have a
Okay.
D6.
Yeah, roll the d20 for damage. Why not?
Yeah.
4, 6, 10.
Plus 3.
Plus
13
3.
damage on her.
Yeah.
She's bloody. So, like that.
Right in the back.
And Pete says, "You touch my piece!" and then she gets stabbed. She drops, and then the captain grabs Pete by the neck and just punches him in the face. Just total pimp slaps him, right?
Yarr.
Can we take advantage of this to now roll initiative? Like,
Sure, absolutely. Well, everyone's rolling initiative now.
Alright, let's roll
Yeah, I know.
initiative.
I
So he
wanna-
takes d4 damage, and yeah. And next
Well-
turn he'll
well,
get to
the
roll to see if he
captain-
gets out of my
Now, since I have so many characters, I have to roll initiative on all my characters.
No, just one roll of initiative is good.
um,
4.
8.
14.
I get 12.
I have 11 and 5 is 16.
Okay, so Allie.
Okay, because I want to. At the,
Take out like a not a deckhand, like someone who actually looks mean.
No, I want to take out the captain.
Oh,
Is
he
the
a
wizard
shot?
dead yet? We should
He
maybe
has a
finish
bunch of
her
people
off.
in front of him, though. It's not a clear shot.
Yeah, they just
okay.
backed up into the crowd.
Oh, right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean...
I'm hoping to get
I
another
mean, it's
round of
impossible.
attack from the other dude.
By the way, is she dead? Is Mage
No,
dead?
she's not dead. She's not doing well, though. If you
Until
shot her with
she's
the arrow,
dead,
she
she's
died.
just as dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's also going to be focused on the crazy maniac who just stabbed her in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless they can get him out of that. But
Yeah,
out of
but
that
he
enchantment.
needs to get himself out of it. That's the problem, and he's an idiot.
And so,
piece!
and like you hear all the crew yell, "Who's touched Pete's piece?"
So they're a little like, what? What? Who touched Pete's piece?
No one touches Pete's piece.
Dolphin! So who do I have? So I don't have a clear shot on the captain?
No, you just got dudes coming forward.
Well, you have initiative on them, but yeah, they're coming forward because the own crew surprise attack themselves.
Okay.
So
Are they coming at us, or are they just like, what-whatting
you
over
have
there?
one roll to surprise with this roll to do something with them not prepared for the action.
Do you have a good surprise
The
motherfucker
captain,
roll?
I can tell you right now, the mage is on one knee with her staff or whatever.
Okay.
With a dagger
Yeah.
sticking out of her.
Captain's preoccupied with the guy he's slapping.
Captain has grabbed Pete by the neck and is about to slap the shit out of him, trying to wake him out of the spell because he realizes he's been charmed.
Okay.
And
I want to go for the captain, but I don't have a clear shot.
you don't. And
Does that
the
mean
captain's
disadvantage?
bird has come off his shoulder too, and it's flopping about.
Oh, shoot the bird.
I was gonna
Shoot the
say.
bird. Go for demoralization.
I have a thing about birds.
You also get a tiger attack too, so you'll
I
take
do.
out a minion no matter what.
I'm gonna go for a minion. Q's gonna go for a minion because he doesn't take that
I
shit.
think you guys are actually going to make short work of this encounter at this point.
Okay.
You fucking kill the
So,
wizards before
I'm
the
gonna
battle
aim
started.
at the bird. D20 first, right?
Sure. And I need the player's handbook for the stats on this.
Sure. The
yeah,
bird?
creatures. Yeah.
Small bird, probably 4 hit points.
No, this was kind of like one of the hawk. The
Okay,
eagles.
so I got 13 plus 5 is 18.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I rolled
Where's
D10,
the
I think.
ones?
Or is it D8?
Yeah, I think it's D8 plus your dex modifier, so D8 plus 5. Ian, the bird's dead.
Well,
No,
I'm
I've
sure
got
it
it's
is.
D10. No, I've got a D10.
It is D10?
It is D10.
Okay, Jesus.
Her bow hits
You're too
hard.
strong. You're just...
Strong.
It's also a bird.
Yeah, it's also just a bird.
Well, it has the stats of an eagle, so like the
Yeah.
giant eagle.
Yeah.
So we'll
No, I
see how it
don't.
does.
I don't think I
It's the
chose.
giant eagle stats?
I kind of wish I had
So,
chose birds as my.
Like I had a
favorite
neutered
thing.
giant eagle, so I took some of the hit points and stuff from there, but I didn't take the other like fuck you abilities it had.
Right.
So to make it kind of in between the two.
So you gave it like double the eagle companion
Yeah.
hit points.
I kind of wish I had chosen birds as my favorite thing just for how I met Q.
Right.
Just have a favorite enemy.
Captain's
birds.
like, Tony, no!
Birds of prey.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Roll
So
you
do
damage,
I?
Greg.
I roll.
That's what you and your cat
Okay,
have
so
in
3
common.
plus
8.
5 is 8.
8 damage.
That's probably gonna kill it. Let me see if I can find it here. Okay, so you hit for
8.
That's really OP. Like again, I haven't figured this out yet, so do this on the fly.
That's okay.
That's 2 OP.
As I haven't used this, I might change. Yeah, I might change one of my favorite enemies because I get 2 and 2 birds.
You just like killing birds for some reason.
it's the second bird. I've like just shot up.
So you did 8 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm just gonna make up my own creature. So it's bloodied, but it's not dead.
Did
Okay.
it maybe go
Did it fall to the floor?
like into the water?
It's hurt, and then Stoddard goes, Polly!
Is it
This
on
is
the,
all going wrong for him right now.
So is the bird like on the floor, like flipping around, or?
It didn't fall completely. It wasn't like it's not able to move, but it
Took it
definitely
right
went
off his
back
shoulder.
with the arrow, right?
Okay.
And it might have gone through him, like not in
Through
his.
and through?
Yeah, because you got a long bow. You're like what, 20 feet out, maybe
Yeah.
less. It went
Yeah,
through him,
fire through wood.
and it didn't hit him in a place that it instantly kills him. But so he's now flapping again. And
Yeah,
Okay.
they've really got instantly kill and the
The only reason I'm asking that is because of the Q. So
Right,
he's,
shot
he's,
people,
he's
yeah.
above Q's reach. So.
well, he's
He just
also
goes for
he
a
would have to
guy.
jump over all the people.
Dude.
to
Well,
get-
that's what I mean. Like he didn't hit the deck in front of Q.
No.
So Q is going to attack an oncoming minion
Okay.
that I presume.
Which one? I mean, not which one, but like
the
a
closest
deckhand.
one?
I'm assuming.
or a brigand. But they're meaner looking dudes, like
There's a
noticeably meaner.
Which is closest?
They're all kind of huddled together. You really
Okay.
haven't given them a chance because
Okay, so
I
he's
thought that
gonna.
during the role play they'd be somewhat encircling me. They're not. They're just all clumped together like a bunch of assholes.
Okay,
right now.
okay.
So-
So Q's gonna attack a
Do you have
bandit.
anything like cool, like a spell that is a cone?
No.
Oh shit.
My spells kind of suck. I picked really stupid ones.
Okay, so Q is gonna chew on the closest bandit,
My only damage spell is Vicious Mockery.
and he does
I
damage.
don't
Psychic
swear.
damage.
3 damage to a bandit.
What did he? Does he have to roll like a hit dice for it first?
Oh yeah, maybe he does.
Oh.
Sorry,
He only does D4 damage.
But I can cast.
I'm pretty sure.
Does he have a strength bonus?
Yeah, he
This,
does have a
this would
strength
be against the
bonus.
AC, right, Matt?
Yeah, she's gotta do AC first. But she just rolled strength and it was weirdly low. Oh, 20.
He crit 20. So
I
he
think
does 2
Buddy just
times
got
damage, right?
Yeah, so what's his,
6 plus, what's
Yes,
his strength bonus?
2.
So, 8 damage.
Jeez, yeah. So yeah, that the Q is now kind of part of said bandit. He's kind of all up inside him. He's still alive, but he's down on the ground with a lion on top of him, screaming in horrible pain.
Is this
Yeah,
demoralizing the group at this point?
Yeah, I was going to get to that. So that ends Ellie's turn finally.
Yep.
Sorry.
3 people
laying
down.
waste.
Finally, Allie's
3
turn.
people down. Only one person has actually rolled in the encounter. 2 of them were pretty much taken out before the encounter even started, and those were the bosses. So yeah, okay. So here's how it's gonna go down. When the Q attacked the bandit,
Kind of book.
oh sure, yeah. I'll just mark the character sheets in there. When Q attacked the bandit, he pushed aside. He like jumped through 2 of the deckhands to jump on the bandit that's slightly behind the deckhands. One of the deckhands, after seeing the bird being shot, Crazy Pete stabbing the wizard on the ground bleeding, he's gonna just turn and run. And as he does it, the captain,
Wait, who turned to run?
one
Just
of
a random
the
deckhand.
Oh, just some dude.
the
Joe,
captain,
Joe the deckhand.
yeah, the captain, with his free hand, pulls out one of his crossbows, and said, "No cowardice in my crew," and he shoots the guy in the back of the
Oh,
neck.
one
yeah.
more down.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Captain.
and kill him. It does not count as his action, But that
He
will.
just does that, yeah.
He kills off one of his crew right away for deserting, and the rest of the crew, see that and
Don't run away.
they're more scared. They're still at this point more scared of their captain than you guys, probably because of years of reinforced beatings and stabbings and, and assassinations.
So 1 down for demoralizing, but
1 down for demoralizing, but so there you go. He turns back, spits at a Q.
Fucker.
Spits at a Q, and he has an ability that I call tobacco spit. Now, tobacco spit has a 5-foot range, which I think would just be in range of the Qs. And it has a standard at will +4 versus Dex against your Q. It does 0 damage, but the target is temporarily blind and has disadvantage on rolls for 4 rounds. But for 4 rounds, you can also do a Constitution save, and if you have 6 or higher, it negates the effects of the tobacco.
Okay.
So he's spitting in your cat's eyes
That fucker.
with tobacco.
I know where my next arrow was going.
Disgusting.
So you get a roll to try to save, right? Is that how that?
so,
Oh, okay, so I roll for Q to save.
yeah, to
I
see
roll
if it even
D20.
does the thing.
It's like Typhoid Mary.
Yeah, and so what?
I
How
roll
does this work?
D20?
That's how it works, right? The D20, and then do I roll anything? or no?
What was the no?
It's
I have to get higher
What's the
than
original
what?
save?
standard at will +4 versus Dex. So I guess I get +4 on my D20, and you get nothing, plus your Dex, unless you have a built-in modifier.
Okay.
I think that's what it was.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Come on, Q. 16.
that will definitely be my age.
It like hits his whiskers. And like,
It's the guy.
it's
that
the
he's
guy on the
eating.
ground.
I didn't critically fail. I just rolled 4. Anyways, I just spit it in Q's ear. Q does not appreciate. But he's too busy biting into dude to notice.
He's enjoying his face pizza.
And he's like, "That's for Polly," and
Unaware that it did nothing.
well, he's still spitting in the creature's face.
Right. Yeah.
While the globule is in midair. That's for Polly. Hits the other guy.
Okay, so with Pete there, he just slaps the shit out of Pete and yells him to snap out of it. I don't
Pete
know.
does get a saving throw.
I don't know how your stuff works, but when a person takes pain, does it get rid of their like a lot of these are kind of
Sure.
illusions?
Why don't we lower what he needs down by 1? I was gonna say if he rolls a 14. Let's say if he rolls a 13, he gets out of it.
Okay, let me grab some dice. Use my little guy. This big guy's not working for me today.
That's the jam.
No,
Jesus
that does
Christ.
not get him out of it. So his response, "They're gonna take your knives." Bury 1 into the captain.
I don't think you could. Not with the captain.
So maybe.
No, but he's still focused on the
Finish
mage.
Oh, he's still
the
focused
mage.
on the mage.
Yeah.
So maybe turn and bury another one into the mage.
He could
Who
try.
is prone.
He's being
He
held
has
by
One of them's
the
already stuck
mage.
in there. He takes
So
another
yeah,
one out.
just, give him a negative to
He-
AC.
Yeah, he's gonna yell. Is it his turn yet? Maybe we roll him on your turn, maybe. Or how does it work?
No, it's
I'll
his,
really get
it's
for-
his
yeah.
turn. So.
All right. So he's gonna yell. She touched my piece again,
And by the way, if she's like down on a knee and barely alive, he still has combat advantage.
and he's going to use his ability. He grabs 2 knives
Oh no.
and he throws his first knife at her.
Okay.
But he also is going to throw a knife at you guys too because you're still not his friends.
No, yeah, he's
You
not.
didn't
Sure.
convince
As long
him
as
that
it's
you're
not me.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So he's going to throw a knife at you, and then he's going to throw a knife at I don't know who's the one.
The mage is the main focus of this.
Yeah,
mental
but he
barrage.
has the 2 hand stuff. So one is a mage, they will probably kill it, and then one.
At the crowd where we're behind them.
Yeah,
That might be a difficult shot.
He is a difficult shot. He's pretty tricky though with his
Okay.
knife throwing. So he's throwing it, and I'm gonna say he's gonna throw it at the guy that just shot the parrot
Bird. Yeah. Okay.
because he loves Polly too.
Okay.
He's a crew favorite.
Oh, we just killed the mascot.
The mascot.
Yeah.
Good.
So so
How
yeah,
many
we'll do
critical
the
fails and hits Polly?
I'll do the wizard. I'll do the wizard
Sure.
throw first. And how does that work when you throw?
Is she gonna get a roll or is she gonna die?
I
Just
really
use
hope
a-
she gets a roll because
It's a range attack.
she's
so
gonna. I tell you, the first thing she's gonna do is morph out of there. So
more
Yeah, we'll just.
She's a transmorphigizer.
Right.
She's gonna.
Transmogorphic.
She's going to deal with her bullshit a little bit out of range of Crazy Pete there, and then hope to launch fireballs at you before she dies.
Yeah, so we'll
Is
call
what she's
that
doing
a.
now?
Well, at the moment she's just going like that.
So we'll call that a range attack. So we use the dex modifier, but we already were. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So Crazy Pete's range attack. Let's see. I thought I wrote this down, which is annoying that I didn't. All right. So +3 on range, I guess. Is that how it works?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So 9. I don't think is. I think that's below her AC. Thank God.
Ian doesn't
Is that
want
9 or
his
6?
NPC to die.
By my own hand. I don't want to kill my own NPC before she's even done one thing. One thing, and then she can die. Let's see. AC. Where's AC in this? Armor class 12. Haha! She lives. So he throws the knife. She pulls even though she's on the ground, she does this with her staff. The knife stabs right into the staff. Crazy Pete does this thing, and the knife comes flying back to his hand.
Okay. And he threw another knife through the crowd at us.
Crazy Pete, to let you know, his ability is he has charmed knives. So you can
Oh,
throw knives, but
neat.
they come back like boomerangs.
Very cool.
So so the knife's already reloaded in his hand. He then throw the knife at you. We'll see him fail on that one too. Another 9 this time, and then his +3 modifier. So he's at 12.
I have armor class 13.
It misses.
Is there like a brigand or something in the way here?
Yeah.
Maybe a deckhand, we'll say that.
Yeah.
A
There's a
deckhand.
deckhand in the way. He didn't critically fail. So the deckhand, he's trying to go through the crowd, and he had a perfect alignment. It was like a tiny arrow. And the deckhand at that point turns.
Takes it in the
It takes it to the
face.
face.
Turns, and then the knife hits his silver teeth, like this, cutting his lip open, making a real bloody mess. But then ricochets kind of at an angle off of that, pshing, like off of his face and his steel teeth,
Okay.
and then back into his
His
hand.
dentistry is not covered, so that's going to be a bitch to
No,
fix later.
and then he comes back in his hand. The deckhand's still alive. Deckhand's not particularly injured, but his deckhand's like, fuck my face! Like
Might be a
that.
little stunned right now.
He's a
That's
little
what
stunned.
it is.
He's going to lose his action this turn, in fact. So,
What's he doing?
What, Hugh?
Sorry, I just heard.
Oh no, that was.
That was me. I
Yeah.
touched
Oh,
these.
okay.
So now we're going to get to the wizard. The wizard is definitely going to do his morph. Or a morph or transport, or what is it?
like blink.
Blink. She's gonna blink. She's gonna blink just out of the range of Crazy Pete's throwing, which
Okay.
is,
Oh, okay.
and I think that's gonna take up her action. I don't think she
Yeah.
can do anything
If you're
else.
casting a spell, it does.
Yeah, it takes up her action. Shit, what's the range of the stupid thing?
Throwing 20 feet probably.
Yeah, it's okay. So she blinked 25 feet out.
How far away from her are we?
You're now 45 feet out.
So I can still see her
Oh yeah.
very clearly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Sin. Where am I? So yeah. So I'll do the deckhands. The deckhands now are kind of like getting to it. They're pulling out their rapiers. I think they're rapiers, right? And they're now kind of forming a circle around you guys.
Oh shit.
And so they can move and then do an action. So they're gonna take a swipe at you.
Okay.
2 of them are gonna take a swipe at you. 2 of them are gonna take a swipe at you. And the other guy one's gonna take a swipe at you. One's gonna take a swipe at you. The guy with the cut face is there going, "Fuck my face." We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
A
So
couple
we-
d20 on me.
Yeah. So I'll do Matt first. 16.
That's a hit.
2.
No.
And so the damage they can.
Probably d6.
Yeah, I think so. It's a 1d6 plus 1. That's not a d6. 3 damage.
Okay.
Now the one's gonna swipe at you.
Okay.
20. He critted it.
Holy
Shit.
fuck balls.
Yeah. So that means 2d6s, I guess. Right?
I need,
But I won't do the modifier. Shit.
What was it?
2 5s.
Okay, 10. Okay, so I am at. Oh wait, no, there's Was accused.
That's gonna be.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did they roll? Oh, no, he critted me. Okay. I have 3 hit points left.
That's heavy duty. I was not expecting him to critically hit one of you.
Ow!
Yeah.
Don't worry, I can heal you.
Okay. Coming at the bard there. 14.
15.
Alright. So
I'm just all like,
yeah, so you were able to get out of his way. The 2 bandits are left. They're gonna attack a queue. So they're gonna roll. Try to help their buddy out.
oh, so I think to do some.
And
some
the
shit
one
up.
buddy that's on the ground screaming, he's gonna do
God.
14 against the Q.
14 against a Q. A Q has 13, so.
Okay, that hits. And they have 1d6. 3 for a Q.
Okay, so Q is down to
7.
No.
Actually, sorry, Q took 4 damage because it's a +1 on it.
Okay. Can I just have that pencil for a second?
Sure.
Please and thank
You
you.
could use this one too.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
We
Yeah,
need to
so-
disperse some dudes.
So it's your guys' turn. Time to thin the herd.
Can I take an action to like tap into the power of this gem? Can I try and like unlock something?
You should certainly try, and I will not make that cost as your action.
What can I roll? Arcana?
Yes, try Arcana, yeah.
Arcana. 9.
Okay, you're not sure
No.
if it's doing. You feel something
I'm like-
tingly. It feels like a little tingly, but
He is inspired.
you are inspired, so you could try your inspiring for that roll if you want to use it on this.
Does that just mean I get to roll another 20?
It
Yeah.
means you get to roll another 20 to see if this works, or you could save it for like one of your attacks.
Might need better do that.
Like, you're also not sure
But
at all what this gym does.
Yeah.
So
You could just like sprout a lot of body hair.
Arcana!
here we go.
Oh my god. 21.
Okay. You feel that tingly sensation. You feel all through your body. You're feeling awesome about this,
It's like Coke.
but you're not sure what it's doing other than make you feel tingly. It makes you feel like you really tapped into something. You're ready to cast your spell, but how that will actually
Weird, okay.
transmorphagize your spell is to be seen.
Alright. Interesting.
Did we notice anything?
So now you're super inspired. You're like, yes,
I would say
I
you
am the
notice him
best.
doing like kind of one of those anime power-up sequences.
Yeah.
Oh,
With all yellow hair.
Minus the
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah, minus in his mind, he's like this glowing blue flame around him.
Yeah, you just sort of see me like laughing.
And you guys just look like he's having some type of body seizure.
power.
Just shaking.
I think he's having stroke.
Yeah, I like look from this gem and I look up at the wizard that's like run away from her attacker and I'm like, "Hey, dick nose! How about them knives, bitch?"
Wait.
That's my vicious mocker. How about them
Vicious
knives,
mockery.
bitch?
Who are you mocking?
The wizard.
Okay.
I let
And
you know that
reinforcing
I got
that
the best
paranoia.
nail specialist in the hills to do this, okay?
He's also reinforcing the paranoia by mentioning the knives in combination with the wizard.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
That's a stretch.
I don't think it changes anything in the encounter, but yeah, we can go with that if you want.
Oh.
Right, and so you just did the insulting thing, and what does it do again
I
to
think
it?
it does like D4 psychic damage.
It's D4,
Which
but
might
also
knock her down.
if it passes a wisdom modifier, it I just had that fucking page. Where'd it go? Yeah, if she fails a wisdom
Like, hey, bitch,
save,
how about them nuts?
she takes disadvantage on the next attack.
Dick nose.
Gotcha. Oh, so on the next attack she takes 4 damage if she fails it?
Yeah.
We're gonna continue running through that every session. What's gonna be today's vicious mockery?
Dick knows.
Here it is. Yeah,
This little
1d4 damage,
foul mouth, no.
wisdom saving throw. Alright.
All right. The character sheet for her, I think you might have.
Oh yeah. Oh no, this is the rogue.
That's the rogue. Okay.
This is
So wisdom saving throw. So what's her wisdom?
me.
Her wisdom is 12 plus 1. So.
What's okay? So she gets a +1 on whatever you roll against whatever
Okay.
he is.
And the 12 doesn't play into it?
No, it's just a modifier.
Got it. Okay. 14.
Kind of a house call here.
It's a
I
tie?
think the way because the way it worked in 3.5, I don't know how it works currently.
Sure.
Is it's 10 plus the spell level plus your modifier. So what's your modifier on your thing?
Charisma 3.
Okay, that'd be 15 then.
Okay, so it didn't succeed.
Oh wait, 14. Sorry.
What do you mean?
Oh no, spell level. Sorry. Yeah, it's 15.
Yeah, so I got 14, so it failed.
No, you
failed.
you
No, I
failed.
mean, I
'cause the-
failed my
yeah.
saving.
yeah.
If you want to run it like that, I don't know what it's run currently.
I'm pretty
how
sure that's
used
it.
to work.
I'm fine. That makes
Okay.
sense to me.
Yeah.
Um,
So 1d4.
mhm.
Big damage. Finish her off 3.
That's enough.
Wow.
So she just kind of goes
So, when you see
My
what you,
into the water.
what you see is you hear like this
So
kind of like banshee scream as she's I think in a field position. Right, like she didn't at this point. She didn't die in the mortal sense of her being dead, as far as no
Yeah.
longer breathing breath.
She's
But
unable
she
to deal.
forever is trapped into a maze of her own mind between that and her injuries. And keep in mind, Mr. Knifey McKnife is still trying to throw knives at her. So we'll see what happens with her.
She'll
like,
be unable to defend herself.
she's not even trying to defend herself. She's gone
She's dead to the
literally
world.
insane.
that was a
Catatonic.
Just screaming
vicious
and
mockery.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's just seeing all these penises coming out of her face and
I'll also.
No.
Bitch.
yeah, Dick knows knives going into her and Dick knows is coming out of her. It's just a really bad combination.
Horrible.
Okay. So
And I'll also take my turn to inspire one of my companions.
With that wonderful
be the one that's about to die.
that wonderful insult inspires me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
inspire her. I think she needs it. She could really use that right now.
Should I inspire you?
Yeah, that should.
I can only cast one spell per turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of healing you, I just called her a dick nose and killed her. I could have healed you.
Priorities.
But I will inspire you.
You did manage to get the big DPSer.
I'm like,
Yeah.
so this is my turn. I look at this gem. I'm like, you. Yeah! Dick-nosed bitch! You! Fucking right on!
Pretty much, she had
She's
like,
a knife in her
Thank
side.
you. Yeah.
she pretty much had
just
magic
jazzed
missile
up.
and hydraulic push as far as spells that she could
Yeah.
use.
That was my turn.
So what does it mean when I'm inspired?
You get a 1d6.
You get bonuses on all your stuff.
You get to take a 1d6 and after you roll, if you like say you roll a d20 on something and you
Don't make it.
are within like 6
Okay,
points
I
of
can roll
succeeding,
that.
you can roll
Alright.
that 6 and try and add it.
I will try not to die until I can use that.
So you're good. Then good.
I think it's you now.
Okay.
isn't it?
Yeah.
One of the brigands is around. They're both on Q, right?
Yep.
Well, actually, I'm going to start by reinforcing Buddy with my telepathy. They all want your knives. Basically pointing him at the deckhands now.
I cannot have my pieces!
Touch them while you sleep.
Alright.
And then I'm going to charm person one of the brigands on Q.
Sure. Now, he might have resistance. Let me see here. Abilities.
Save my cat.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
God damn it. He doesn't have the ability. The only people that have the ability are the goddamn deckhands. So.
Alright, so brigand.
Are we out of deckhands?
No, you got 5 of them still.
So again,
Okay.
being
There's someone
Cutthroat
attacking me.
Sellsword,
Hmm?
I'm going to suggest that his crew is going to fail this, and the only way he's going to survive and earn a living is by turning. He's going to attack the other brigand attacking Q.
Okay, well, you gotta roll for it, but yeah.
Oh, you would have to actually roll.
Oh, I have
for
to
it.
roll when I have
Yeah.
to.
So
How does it work?
better than a 16.
Okay, let's see. And I critical 1.
Okay, so
Jesus.
he's full in. He's in on this.
He
He's
wants
like,
to join
yeah.
the party.
Yeah, he's
Samuel, do it.
he thinks he's one of you. So he's going to
Attack the other brigand.
on his turn he'll attack the other brigand.
Sure. Yeah, so I've done my work. Can he attack before the other guy since it's...
We'll see.
Okay.
But something else might happen.
It's back to Allie.
It's
Yeah.
me.
Mhm.
Okay. Flappy Bird. I'm gonna take out Flappy Bird because I think I'm the only one.
Really? That's priorities right now? The bird?
You do have a deckhand in front of you who
Oh,
he's-
do I?
who dies with any damage delivered to him. All you have to do is beat his AC to kill him. because he's a
Okay.
minion.
Although he's close combat, so you're better off, like, slashing at him.
I can't shoot him in the face then.
No, you don't have the close shots or whatever the fuck new ability
Do I
is.
have? Oh yeah,
Close
I've got
shot.
2 short swords. So, cha-cha.
Point blank. Cha-cha.
How much is it? It doesn't say me.
Short swords are d6.
Okay. So
Remember, you get a -2 to your roll to the secondary one.
5.
You miss
Four.
your main hand. You get 2 rolls. Though.
Oh, do I? 11 plus 5
Add your 6.
is.
Oh, plus 5. Never mind. Fuck it.
I know what you get.
It's your strength, babe. You're sorting. It's your strength.
My strength?
Unless you
Okay,
have
plus 3,
finesse.
so it's 14.
Oh, that's enough.
There you go.
You
Slash
hit
him.
him.
Slash.
He dead. He died. Like,
Oh, but that was just if I hit him, or wasn't it?
I know, but 1 damage kills him, so
Oh, okay.
automatic death. So,
Okay.
So he's doing a kind of a thing where he's coming at you, and then you 1 sword in the side, then 1 sword down the neck, and he kind of just clumps like a rag doll and falls at your feet.
Okay. And
Maybe
Q.
maybe you guys help me. I got 2 guys.
I got 1.
Well, no, I have to roll for Q. Q's gonna finish munching on the guy he's munching on.
Yep.
Does he need to roll for that? Because he's like
In
literally
his
sitting
face.
on the.
I think you still have to roll.
Yeah, but he would have
He's
like
advantage.
he'd have like half his AC.
Well, one of you are instantly advantage. You're going to be able to roll this d20 twice.
Okay.
Oh,
10.
on his prone 10 would probably do, wouldn't it?
Roll another. We'll see how it goes.
9.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, you're on top of him, so.
If Q misses from here,
What
I
I'll
get
do is
some-
that you roll your damage, but he gets a plus. He gets a modifier on the damage, right?
He get yes.
Oh yeah, you didn't even add any of that stuff. That's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
So Q actually technically had a 12.
Oh, that's
when he
enough.
rolled.
That's good enough.
Okay.
And on top of which, too. Yeah, actually, that because it's good enough. Just roll your damage. I was gonna make the added damage part of it off, but just
Okay.
the dice roll part. But,
Q does 1 damage.
Plus his strength.
Plus his strength, which is 2, so he does 3 damage.
yeah, before you did 8, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's enough to kill him. Let me see. What is this person's AC again?
It's hit point.
Yeah. So you did 8 damage before, and you did another 3. That would be 11.
Yes.
And if the amount of damage is equal to the hit points are dead, right?
Well, he goes unconscious and starts bleeding out.
Yeah, but
Basically.
they're NPCs. So
They're
Sure,
NPCs,
might as well
so
say they're dead.
They
Yeah.
bleed out. Okay.
Yeah, so
So Q's chewed his face
Q,
off.
he's screaming, and Q goes down, and he actually rips his throat out. Screaming kind of
Whoa.
stopped.
Holding him silently like a gazelle.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's smiling though. He's
Yeah.
like a big cat smile.
Yeah. He's a happy cat.
He's happy. Well, he just
I'm
killed
killing
a prey. He's
pigs.
like, look what I did.
Yeah.
He's
He's
like-
gonna bring it back to me in a second.
His eyes roll up. He's like, yeah, this is for you. So as
I'm
a
like,
Q-
thank you, as I'm
as-
bleeding out the
as
side.
a Q does. Yeah, where were we? Is it my turn now?
Yes it is.
Okay.
You got a lot of shit to deal with.
Yeah, this is. I think what I'll do is I will.
So wait, we still have 4 deckhands, 2-ish, 1.
You have 2, one non-charm bandit, 1 charm bandit.
4 deckhands and
There's
the
4
captain.
deckhands on me.
2
The
deckhands
captain
on
and the
that,
dude.
1 deckhand on the on the
Sorry,
bar.
I'm just gonna see faster.
And the captain who is trying to hold down Crazy Pete from killing his crew.
Right.
Which great way of getting rid of the captain. By the way, he's the heaviest hitter. He's trying to wrestle down the second heaviest hitter. So.
Yeah.
You
You might have to kill him.
Yeah. So So first of all, Crazy Pete gets a saving throw to get all the
Yeah. So it's been a 15. Say.
yeah, and again with I know with like charmed and befriended spells, if they take damage, it weakens the like they feel pain. It weakens.
Okay, so you want to keep that -1 then?
Yeah.
Well, let's work out what it was supposed to be. 10 spell level of 1.
Yeah.
So yeah. So now any 14 or better.
14 better. 2.
Nope.
No. So because of that, because it's a 2, which is essentially a critical fail, he's gonna pull out 4 knives.
Okay.
And he's
That's
gonna
a
go.
4 hands.
No, not with 4 hands. 2 in each hand, and he kind of goes like like that,
Bam.
kind of like a gambit style throw, and he throws the 4
Spectral
knives
blade it.
at each one of the deckhands. So let's see what hits.
Whoa. Do you want some extra d20s? Roll them all at once, like a awesome.
I want this
I
gun.
mean, I like
Sorry.
that. Yeah, deckhands.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Seems
that would
pretty
be cool.
vicious.
Okay, well, because these are my deckhands, let's say these ones are the ones on me.
Sure, I like that. I'll do that, and then I need 2 more d20s. We're
There's only 3 deckhands currently.
no, there's 4.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, where's the 4th one?
Oh, maybe there's only 3 because one was shot in the head,
Yeah.
one Ellie just killed,
Yeah.
and one was the guy that got the 2 thing that was kind of
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's
back.
So there's 4. Yeah.
and he's coming at he's going to be coming at Allie.
For fuck's sake, no.
That was shit. I'm
Not
gonna redo
great
that.
rolls.
No, that actually was good for me, but that's just I can't have 4 d20s and none of them hit. So that's just I ain't gonna do that. Okay, 15, 1 hit. Okay, 9 that does not
And
hit.
a 20.
This does not hit, and a 20. Okay,
So 2
So-
down. One of them on me is dead.
and are these both your dice, Matt?
But no, the pure red one and the blue one are mine.
Okay, so one of yours just dies. And then the one that was on you has died. Mr. Scarface is alive, and one on you is still alive.
Yeah.
Okay. And the captain says, "What the hell are you doing, Pete?" And let's see what this captain can do.
I think we ought to try and take the captain alive.
So we can pass him in for the reward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to knee him.
I'm almost dead.
He used to be an adventurer like
I'll
us.
heal you. It'll be fine.
I'm not gonna do that.
I was gonna say take him alive, knee him.
No, I meant do that. Yeah, I just wasn't gonna do the meme. No.
Okay, he's going to at this point use the ability that I made called hilt strike. So he's pulled out his rapier at this point. He must be pretty goddamn
Captain
strong.
or
The
buddy?
captain, and he's punching him, punching Pete in the face with his rapier
Trying
butt.
to knock him out.
And with that, it reaches 0, but it's plus 10 versus AC. And then it does 1d4 plus 2 damage and knocks the target prone. So he's just letting Pete have it at this point. But
He's
it's
had
not
enough
lethal.
of his bullshit.
It's not lethal. So okay. So what's Pete's AC? Where's the rogues thing sheet?
I'm gonna guess 14.
This one?
Yeah. Let's see. 14, yes. So, ooh, shit, that was low.
Even with your big plus, it's
Yeah, he's 12.
yeah.
So he
So it's like-
misses.
Right over. I'm like, what the fuck?
But
Giving Pete a chance to strike.
But instead, he's just going to spit his tobacco spit in his face. and he's going to blind him for a few rounds. Let's just slow him down a bit. So he's going to have to make saving throws each time. So yeah. At that point, he's going to now drop the blind Pete to the ground
Mm-hmm.
and turn to face you guys.
Okay. So we'll have to deal with him next round.
Yeah, but but that's all he's got. So
So okay. Sorry, there's a lot of people going on this. So we've
Mm-hmm.
still got 2 deckhands
Mhm.
up and about.
And the captain.
The captain
And
and
the
one
one-
charmed bandit and one
There's
not
2.
charmed bandit.
Yeah, the bandits
So-
are going to be fighting. Oh yeah, they haven't gone.
Yeah, no, they
My
haven't.
bandits should be stab a stab.
So what's going to happen is my bandit will go first, but I think you'll be happy with the outcome.
Okay.
So my bandit's going for a Q, and he's going to roll.
Ian, I'm gonna take the moment to remind you of the rule.
I don't know. I know you're.
He didn't roll very high anyway.
Well, yeah, he did. What was what's your
13.
13. Okay. Well, as he brings down his sword, the charmed deckhand jumps over a cube.
The shield. My comrade.
No, not the white furry one. And so he jumps on a cube's back, which doesn't make a cube particularly happy because Q doesn't know he's charmed. And it's probably pissed him off quite a bit. And the sword comes cracking down, and that roll hits the bandit. But unfortunately for you guys, I rolled low, so he doesn't. He just kind of hits his armor and bounces off. But then that takes care of both of their actions.
Okay.
So you have a bandit turning himself into a human shield for his
Cube.
buddy.
I'm
So
okay
we've
with
got
that.
Scarface
I might
who
not
isn't
kill him because
currently.
of that.
Let's see. He might. He's gonna do an unarmed punch at the other bandit too. Let's see if an unarmed attack. These don't usually work very well. He's gonna try to kick him. 10. That's not enough. So, yeah. So those two bandits really didn't do anything to each other. It was kind of a slap fest.
Okay.
It's like one of these. Okay. So now we're at the deckhands.
Okay.
One
on me.
coming on you.
And Sky McScar hasn't chosen.
2. That's definitely not gonna work.
Nope.
And then one coming at the bard.
Whoa.
Oh, did he die? The one at the
He's
bard.
dead, but there's
He's dead.
Scarface.
Yeah.
who doesn't
Scarface came at Ali and Jin. That's high. Okay, well, we'll see what his damage roll is. He got a 19 versus your AC. Yeah, you may want to heal your ranger next turn.
Yeah.
So 1d6, I guess. 1d6. Deckhand.
Oh shit, if he goes through your higher, I'm dead.
Yeah. 4.
Okay, so.
He actually gets in and he goes, "It got one!"
So you fell down. You're like,
Baby Q comes.
yeah, Q is going to react to this very strongly.
Oh yeah, he's going to not be very happy. Okay, so
Who did that to me? The deckhand?
Yeah.
Okay.
he's fucking gone. Anyway, so that ends. The wizard is screaming. My nose!
Okay.
And Pete's got his knives back into him, in his hands, but he's kind of blind with knives pointing about.
Yeah. Looks
Yeah,
like
I
that
guess
scene
I'll
in
run over
Platoon,
and
both
heal
knives in
you.
his hands.
Some
Twitching
people's
on the
kids.
floor.
Healing each. Can't remember how much it heals for. Healing word. 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Alright.
Sorry,
I
what?
race over to you.
Okay.
You know, magic at the ready. Still like giddy up on my like magic crystal
You
meth.
just think you're above the shit right now.
Yeah, I think I'm hot shit. I already killed a guy like just by speaking to her. Just by calling her a
Who
dick
even
nose.
does that?
Yeah.
People will
It's
write
Give him
songs.
timbers.
He's a cyberbully.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just made a comment on a YouTube
You
page.
YouTube video shit, man.
Yeah. So much for magic.
Obviously,
4,
the way
7.
to
7 woo!
7.
the way to psychologically destroy a female mage is by pointing out body image issues with her.
Yeah.
That's the moral
Like
of today's story.
Her dick nose.
Yeah.
Alright, I heal her for 7. And I will also inspire you.
Okay, I'm still inspired from last time.
Yeah.
You haven't used the inspiration?
I haven't
Alright.
used
No, the
inspiration.
inspiration lasts the whole encounter.
Right, until she uses it.
No. It continues to last.
I think you just get to use it.
Once. Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah. But I can cast it like
They don't stack, I assume.
No.
no. But I can cast it like a bunch of times.
You give it to your weird, balding dwarf.
Yeah.
Dude.
Who really hasn't appeared to do anything
They-
so far.
Even if
I've
Yeah,
been
he's
like-
just been like
I've been-
sitting there shaking.
I've been
like,
slap fighting with 2 dudes beside me, but I haven't really even axed one of them. I'm just
to
like,
be fair,
doop, doop, doop.
Externally.
you didn't do
once the
anything
bardic
in the last
inspiration dies
encounter
rolled, it's
either.
lost.
All we've seen you do is
Actually, in
randomly
the
walk
last
around.
encounter, I pickaxed the cows out.
Yeah, but you still mostly just looked at people.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
did.
So we
So,
just
yeah,
think
you
you're a
could
big old
inspire me.
weirdo.
Yeah, I'm over there. I'm healing you up. It's all like
He needs the help. He's
She's
scared,
okay.
clearly.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, the
I
fuck?
look really scared. I'm not even moving.
hey you, chin up.
All right.
All right, you get a 1d6.
Where's
You
the
got
captain?
magic in you.
Where's the captain currently looking? Who's he looking at?
He's just looking at all 3 of you right now. He's like probably 20 feet out.
Okay.
He's just forgotten.
You could
about-
try to mind control him.
No, that's not what I'm gonna do. Again, invisible, straight to his brain, Eldritch Blast.
How does that do?
That does, well, it's a range thing, so I got to do that first. But I'm inspired, so is that the plus 6? So let's just make sure I roll this right first. 20.
And
Whoa.
What type of spells it does? Well, he's immune, but it may not be that immune.
This is damage. You don't get immunity to
Oh,
damage.
this is a blast.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah. I'm basically microwaving his brain.
Okay, I remember us talking about
With
this. Yeah.
my brain.
So D20, so double damage. Double damage. Sure.
What's the damage?
This is gonna hurt. 20 damage.
Well,
That should bring him to his knees in 1 hit.
he's not bloody.
Okay, if he's not bloodied, he's not gonna be like knocked over. But that's gonna, and he's no idea where the fuck that came from.
He just
He's
has
bleeding-
This bleeding.
He's
But
bleeding
I
from his
see him right
ears
now.
with the worst migraine
His
he's ever
ears are
felt.
bleeding. His fillings have all popped out. And he's like, my fucking head! And he's
And
like,
yeah.
and he's
Okay.
with his rapier right here. He's not very happy, but he's still kind of coming at you. But he's not even coming at you necessarily. So.
No, I'm not the closest target by far.
Mhm. So that's what happened there. And whose turn is it now? Mine.
It's Allie.
It's back to me. And I am back on my feet. Q, however, is pissed. Q's gonna go first this time.
He's gonna run at that dude.
And he's gonna take...
Well, he has that ability, right? Q has that ability, the protector.
Yeah.
And the brigands are busy anyway. He doesn't really even need to be there.
No, they're slapping each other and,
Yeah.
and being...
It's the stupid slap.
He's
fight
not
going
thrilled
on.
with them, but he's pissed at the deckhand, so...
Mhm.
Yeah. So.
What does he have to roll to beat a deckhand?
He. Oh yeah. He. Well. Let's see.
Does he get a bonus for being like super fucking annoyed?
I don't know unless he does. I don't know its character sheet.
It's a thing.
I'll
Is this
inspire.
what we
Hey, look
made
at
up?
this. I'll give Q
An Inspire version?
because Q is coming to defend his mom. I will have him be inspired this roll. So you get to roll twice.
Okay. And he needs it. 7 plus
like 3.
2. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it'd be
9.
4. It'd be 7 plus 4, so 11.
Not enough. The armor class is 12.
Okay. But he's certainly distracted by a fucking tiger trying to claw his face off.
Yeah, well, this is a guy that already had his face kind of clawed off already.
Mhm.
So he bumps into the deckhand. The deckhand is knocked prone.
Okay.
Okay.
Because the tiger just
You,
burrowed into
how
him.
dare you?
He threw off. He threw
I
off
was
the.
the captain, yeah.
He threw off the other bandit, but what he forgot is he still had the original bandit in his mouth. So when he went to bite him, he just kind of bit off the head of the original bandit. Just kind of bit right.
Oh, yeah, he pulled him with him the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what happened. there.
Q, that was your
horrifying.
moment
So
for
you have
showing.
a severed bandit at your feet now, and a prone deckhand with
Okay.
a scarred up face. A lot of blood at this,
Yeah.
and you yourself have been bleeding pretty badly. So
Yeah. But I'm magically... the foam powder has just been pumped into me.
are you back at full hit points?
No, I've got 7. So I still hurt, but I've got my foam stopping
Alright,
me bleeding.
So are you going to finish this deckhand off?
I'm not gonna finish the deckhand. I'm gonna shoot at the captain.
Sure.
17 plus 5 is 22.
22, I believe that's enough for you. See. What was the number again?
17 plus 5 is 22.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
Okay. Where's my D10?
Did you have a D10?
Okay. 10 plus 5, 15.
15 damage. Jeez. So you did 20 damage before.
Mhm.
Okay. So let me see here. Math.
He should be looking like shit.
Yep. Let me see.
Now I shoot. Why can Q in his moment of glory rolled well?
Okay. So yeah, know where he's at now. Okay.
So how's he looking? Good old captain.
Oh, he's bloody now. Yeah, he's definitely bloody now. But he's still there. He's got an arrow through him in his shoulder, and he's not particularly happy about that. Dar! And it's like bleeding out of his ears, and he's already up. His fillings are out. He's spit out filling, and he definitely slowed his run down. He's not charging anymore. He's now kind of walking. Now it's my turn, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, so shit.
There's a guy on me.
Yeah, there's a guy on you. I'm gonna have the bandits do the tickle slap fight. So my bandit is kind of yelling at the other bandit. What the fuck are you doing? And he's they have a range attack. Yeah, they have a light crossbow. He's gonna pull out his light crossbow and try to shoot a Q. So we'll see how it goes. So it's +3 to hit, range 50 feet, one target, 5 plus 1d8 arm piercing. 14 to a Q.
He hits a Q.
It's a Q, and he gets 1d6 plus 1. 3 damage.
Okay, Q only has 1 hit point left.
Uh-oh. Well, I didn't realize Q already took damage.
I did that. I was like...
I forgot about
the
that.
Brigadier, the other bandit, who's now a Brigadier, so he's a good guy.
The other bandit's now going to roll against his bandit buddy.
And he's angry.
He's
He just
angry.
shot his ally.
He just shot his ally again.
He has also taken a liking to Q.
Yeah, so that will hit. Because he gets a +1. So that will hit, and he's going to now roll. Let's do the 1d6 plus 1. Oh, 1. Fantastic. He does 2 damage, an amazing 2 damage to the bandit.
The otherwise unscathed Brigadier, is that correct? Okay.
Yeah. So he's now finally feeling it. I guess he went down with his saber and cut off his ear.
So with a little telepathy, I'm going to talk to the captain. Because again, doesn't really know where it's coming from. Surrender and we might let you live.
He goes, I may be inclined to acquiesce such requests.
Acquiesce to your request.
Alright.
But the deckhands are probably too much in the battle to
Well, they didn't hear it. So
notice it. So yes, the oh yeah, Pete gets his saving throw. So how's that?
So he's still going for 14.
He's blind. Well, he gets 2 saving throws. One from
For
the
being
center.
blind.
2 from the blind, and that's not going to be enough.
Nope.
How did it work again? He gets. Oh no, I did it wrong. Let's see. Sorry about all this looking up stuff.
It's okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of math here.
Yeah. He disadvantage rolls for.
I think considering Gimble's the only
Constitution
one
saves 6.
that
or
was
higher.
actively doing magic, he probably thinks that you're the one attacking him mentally.
Everybody
wouldn't
thinks
blame
you're
him
a
for
fuck in
thinking
the
that.
corner.
Because
Yeah.
I've just been fucking shit up.
Let's see. This is a roll. Constitution
Dick,
modifier. Yeah. So he got 5. That's not enough to break the tobacco spit. Now let's see if he breaks the telepathy. 13 plus
Nothing.
plus nothing? Is that Constitution?
He's
or
only got 11
intelligence?
wisdom, so he doesn't get anything else.
Do you expel cantrips the same way you just do you use
Yeah.
cantrips the same way you use spells? Like are they
Cantrips are
once
unlimited,
unlimited?
as many times as you want.
So he's still totally charmed by your thing. He's blind.
So he's
gonna
have a
be.
serious negative.
So he's going
He's
to
just
be.
touching his knives just to make sure they're all there.
Well, that he's actually taken the knives and he's rapidly throwing them in all directions.
Also, this kind
Just
of
hemorrhaging knives.
panic, the telepathy, the charm, the losing it so many times, He might have just gone insane. He might have had a mental breakdown.
This isn't Lovecraft, but
I like to believe everything is.
yeah. So he's throwing 6 knives at nothing.
6 knives.
One of them gets stuck in a pier.
Mm-hmm.
One of them cuts through a boat.
Roll to see if he hits the bird.
Told the fucking bird.
That'd be a tiny target, but yeah.
Oh, it's random, right? He doesn't know.
Sure. Let's put it this way. I'm going to sign. I will roll this. How many people are left? To see, we got the two people, the 2 bandits left.
We could go like 1, 2, 3, and then whoever's left, and just roll to see who they hit.
Well, I was gonna roll the number of times that people are in the encounter, and anything that's over a 15, I'm gonna call that a hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So it might. So I'm just trying to think how many people are left in the encounter. So 1 for the bird. No. 1 for
My deckhand.
The converted bandit. That hits. Oh no, sorry. The 15 is safe. It hits. That's gonna be the 1 for the other deck. Oh, damn it. 1 for the captain. 1 for the deckhand. 1 for the other deckhand. Okay, 1 for you. 1 for you. We're gonna skip a Q.
Thank you.
And
I got hit by my blind charmed man.
yeah, you got hit by your blind charm man.
For the record,
Okay,
I'm gonna kill him next turn.
great. Now I got to roll against your AC to see actually.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Made contact. Because that just means he threw it at some shape in an
Yeah.
accurate.
And
way.
I don't think he's getting his bonus or whatever.
No, we
No.
just flinging
It's
knives
just random,
around.
so
He's
it's
just flinging knives around. 17.
Oh wow, it still hits me.
Okay, and so it's a D
D6.
D6. Yeah, D6. I'll have to look it up.
Well, shit.
Ugh.
Well, shit.
This just feels karmically right.
Absolutely.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Easy now.
What?
Racer catapult.
It's aggressive.
Yeah. So and then his knives come back to him. Now I'm gonna roll, and if I roll,
Does he catch him coming back? He's
that's
blind.
he's blind. So I'm gonna roll, and if again over
6
15,
of them. Oh no.
but I'm only gonna roll once. I'm
Okay.
gonna do for all 6 knives. Like actually, it's more than 6 knives. These have been each throw, because he threw actually more than 6 this encounter. No, he's okay. So
That would have been lovely.
that would have been awesome. He stabs you, then stabs himself in the throat.
My blood now
By all
mingles with
6
yours.
knives. He-
Yeah, I might have done that. I might have made it that he had to roll damage with all 6 knives. That would
that would have been karmic justice, really.
Yeah, he's just a pincushion. So the bird's going to attack.
All right, I forgot that
Um,
thing existed.
Yeah, he's finally in the fight. He kind of was out for a while. I actually forgot about him.
While he was nursing his wounds.
So the bird is going to come at Mr. Pickaxe.
I don't even have my pickaxe out. I'm no threat to the bird.
No, but you're the furthest out, and he can has flying, so he has the speed and the range.
You look the easiest target. You're doing nothing.
I'm
And
going
you know
down
what?
this
Screw
turn.
you destroyed the encounter. Not destroyed, but you have wiped out most of the encounter single-handedly. So with mind control. So I'm just saying, maybe out of game.
Any onlooker though would suspect that I was doing this.
Of course. Of course.
Oh no, you guys.
You have a
No,
really
like-
nasty
I'm running around
insult.
healing people,
But
swearing,
Polly knows.
dodging
Polly
blows.
knows. She has that Seahawk vision.
Yeah.
She
It's like
sees
mermaid
that,
eyes.
Extra sensory
It's like
perception.
mermaid eyes.
or maybe
not
she
the
just
bird.
sees the glistening of your amber hilt and just likes the color.
I suppose, yeah.
Maybe it's the sun shining off of his bald dome.
That's right. Either way,
Brilliantly.
he's going to try to make his head into a nest. Let's see. 7. I don't think it's enough. Nope. All right, so he's just kind of
She's
flapping around.
blinded by your head.
So an almost dead Seahawk is flapping at your face. Okay.
Back to Allie?
Yeah.
No,
so,
actually.
So I think the only people I have left is the two deckhands. I don't think I rolled for
2?
them.
Oh, yeah, one's prone
One's
and one's.
prone. Does he
one's-
get a...
Yeah, one prone, so he doesn't do anything. He's just got back up.
Yep.
And so one that's on
Me.
on Matt. So he's gonna
You're good.
18.
My
That's it.
goodness.
Yeah.
I might be down.
So let's see.
I don't have any more.
4.
I'm down.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay, so we need to end this before Matt dies.
Or just, use a healing skill on me.
Well, he has no
How
more
many
healing.
You
I
only
don't
have
have
one
a
healing
healing.
spell?
I only have 2 spells total.
Oh, shit.
At this time, the Knight's Guard
That's showing up, have they?
have finally showed up from the ruckus.
Now they show up?
I look behind me.
Yeah, you can either have them show up now, or we can have them show up after you figure out what happened in the encounter.
Yeah.
We still have the gem pocketed.
Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah,
fuck
we
'em.
just. I say we
I-
don't have this, by the way.
I finished healing. I inspired you before you were taken out by.
So at the beginning of the next round of turns, the guards will have an action.
Right.
So right now they're just
Okay.
running in.
Maybe just give a yell.
I
at
see
them.
the guards behind me. I'm like, fucking right. I turn to the captain. I'm like, lay down your
Order.
fucking weapons, shipbird,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have to die. And none of your men else have to die.
To the captain.
Well,
That's
all of
right.
the men are dead, so it doesn't much matter.
No one else has to die here.
Okay. Well, to that end,
Spread 'em.
the captain definitely takes a knee. He hasn't dropped his saber, but he's kind of like he's not charging at any of you guys, and he's looking like he's gonna let go of that sword.
Yeah, kick it away.
He called Polly to come back. He's called Polly to come back. Now,
Yeah.
the deckhands, the two minions, haven't yet quite got the deal, so they're still engaged with you.
With
So
moi?
with whoever they were, they just
Oh,
killed.
I got
Matt.
one.
One is prone in front of
They
Allie.
didn't kill
One
me.
is in front of Q, but I think Q goes before him because Q knocked him down.
Yeah. So there you go. And then you also got the 2 bandits, but one of them is thinking that
Preoccupied, yeah.
that you guys just won. He's like cheering the arrival of the guards too.
We win!
Yeah. So
Except I
So
actually
there's
went
one-
unconscious, so I don't think my charm is currently working.
oh,
Yeah.
nice.
It's not
Okay.
a permanent thing.
No.
So who's still going?
2 bandits. Pete might be
someone-
back now because the blinded.
Pete is all fuckered, though, to be fair.
Yeah, Pete.
He is all kinds
Pete doesn't
of not
really know
able
what
to
day
do
it is,
anything.
even if the charm is
I
gone.
Pete
put my
still can't
foot
see
up.
shit, but he didn't take any damage yet.
Yeah, he did.
No, he
He's
didn't.
been punched in the face.
Yeah, but he didn't take
Pete did.
damage because I failed the roll.
No, you did punch him. You did successfully punch him one time.
With the bear, he slapped him, but that wasn't. I didn't even roll for damage for that.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have any damage. He just doesn't see shit. He's just stabbed his companions in the back.
It
He
is
probably
like the
aware of that.
worst hangover he's ever had, really.
Yeah, he's useless, but he's not. He
not
hasn't
dead.
taken damage yet.
He will go to jail and stand trial.
Yeah, maybe. So,
Free with the
I have one
dolphins.
more thing going on here.
mhm.
I put my foot up on one of the corpses of the dead sailors.
Nice.
I've got one arm pointed at the captain, like fucking sit still. I turn around to one of the other deckhands that are engaging Allie.
Q.
Q. Vicious mockery.
So
Hey,
you prepared 1 healing spell and 2 vicious mockeries.
that's a cantrip.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So,
All right.
So he does damage,
He
right?
viciously
Psychological
mocked
damage.
Yeah.
Anybody, he's just.
That'll be enough to. take
Don't
him.
you listen, dipshit?
You're-
Mama didn't teach you right.
It sounded like a demon told him that.
That's right.
He instantly had a heart attack. You just see him there, and he just falls dead. And
Does it help me?
And Q drags his body over to
And
you.
so that was who was that? That was the minion, right? That was the
Yeah.
The
so,
deckhand.
So we have 1 minion still alive, I think, right?
Yeah,
What on
the
that?
one that currently knocked me down.
2 bandits, and that's it.
But isn't everybody calming?
Those stragglers have yet you got to do something to convince these bandits to stand down. Now
Their captain has got taken a knee. I just killed a guy.
psychologically
Another guy.
That's psychologically beaten and bruised.
psychologically being bruised, but they didn't hear a lot of that. So yeah,
The fuck were they doing?
But they gotta see the knights coming.
yeah.
I just
they're-
killed
they're-
a guy
You're,
with
you're
a
just
swear
yelling
word.
at people
Yeah,
and
so,
they're dropping.
they're just
I was gonna
dropping
let you
lines.
2 finish your actions, and then I was gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna roll to see if I can patch myself up and get back
Is
up.
there like a healing?
Because
skill?
I'm only
Alex-
a little under.
Well, yeah. So you see if you've stabilized.
Because I got a pretty high
Can I
constitution.
go and
so.
stabilize Matt? Like,
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You do got 1 deckhand in front of you. Do you
Oh,
want to
medicine.
No, I don't.
And I'm still
No, no.
I killed
inspired.
the one of.
If
one
I-
in
if
front
I-
of me
One of
and
them
then.
got prone.
Yeah, I got up and then Buddy just killed him.
Oh, okay. They
Jesse
just
just
Oh,
killed
got
him.
it. Got it. Yeah. So there's
So
no
Q is
deckhands left.
safe.
There's no deckhands left then.
No.
We're all dead.
They're all dead.
Oh.
Well, what happened to the dude on me?
Oh, okay, there's one deckhand on you.
Oh,
no
okay.
one's even counting. It's like I'm just gonna die out here.
Okay.
Yeah, so the one deckhand, I thought there was one alive. Did you kill the one that was in front of Allie?
The one that was in front of Q. Nothing was on me.
Okay.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
is so. If I roll really high, can I
So-
muscle through this? Maybe take that dude out.
Sure. Well, all you have
Okay.
to do is sneeze on him.
Constitution is basically what I'm rolling to see if I can get past this.
I assume that the deckhands have this.
Oh.
I could roll to. I could send Q after him.
Because I was inspired, so I figured use
Yeah,
that. Job.
yeah,
19 altogether.
Well, in fact, I think you can use your inspire just to heal yourself, can't you? Or can't you not do that? Like you can get back
like
to
a 1d4 patch up maybe.
Yeah, I think you can. Unless I just made that up.
I think you did, but
You
it,
did
I
make
think
that up. but that's
because
okay.
basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rub like ash and salt in my wound and see if I can just take this dude out.
Okay, so you stand up and
Let me see if I get past my hit point lacking. I do. I'm coming back with 2 hit points. And I just look him straight in the eye. And I Eldritch Charm him. Or Eldritch Blast him.
The deckhand. That's who you saved this for.
Yeah.
You already used it on the captain once.
Yeah, the captain's given up. This guy just put me down, so I'm gonna look him square in the eye and
This
melt
dude
his
who
brain.
takes 1 damage. Okay.
Well, you just hear this scream, and midway through the scream, it just stops. And the guy's still kind of standing upright on his feet, and then he turns and falls face forward away from you on the deck.
He must have been impressed by the miracle of resurrection. As I'm rubbing the salt in my
His
wound.
eye sockets have been
The
burnt
salt
out.
in your. Oh.
There's nothing but smoke coming out of those eye sockets. No eyes left, just burnt out.
Timbers, you're on fire! You're on fire!
Because it looks like he just heard
That insult took them both out!
Okay, so since everyone's completed the rounds this time, the knights have shown up. The
Yeah.
guards. They run up. The 2 of them. There are 4 of them. 2 of them are holding down Crazy Pete and are pulling away his knives, really touching his pieces at this time, kind of binding him in shackles.
Can you see this?
No, he's blind to it. He might. Let's see if he sees it or not.
Because I want to see that.
8. I think that's enough. Yeah, so he's just blinking his way out of it, but it's too late for him to do anything about it, and he just sees these giant knights because again,
Obama's coming for my knives!
No, you're touching my pieces! No, it's my piece. And he's like kicking and being a big. They're holding him down. The one knight goes up. 2 of the knights go up and put their swords up to the last remaining bandits, and they just subdue. And then the captain of the watch comes down, and arrests arrests the captain who got this, and throw him with that other scum that we picked up en route here.
Like a Milton.
Milton, I think was his name. Take him away.
Milton.
And before he died, like, Captain Smummergart, we've been looking for you for some time. Smugard.
Fucking Captain Marmalade.
It doesn't matter at this point, it's irrelevant. I hope you enjoy your new accommodations. Oh, by the way, we've impounded your ship. Enjoy.
Do we get a reward for this? We kind of help subdue him.
Oh, sure, he hasn't gotten to you yet.
Okay.
yet.
I just want to make sure we get remembered.
Oh, we're getting a reward.
And
Oh,
mentally,
yes.
in Timber's voice, I say, "This is why your father left."
He doesn't say anything.
He's too beaten down and broken.
He's just in his head. He's like, I hate adventurers. And so he's being taken off, and they put Polly in a bag, like sack, and they're kind of dragging it along.
Threw him into the water for the dolphins.
They're dragging it away, and Polly. So they put him in the pull-up sack, and they're just like dragging the sack on the ground, so hitting all the bumps. And you just hear it. And away they go. And the captain's guard says, "We appreciate your handling of these miscreants. It's been a very difficult time keeping the peace here in Neverwinter since the cataclysm. We would like to offer you the honor of meeting Lord November. November?
Never remember.
November, yeah.
November. He would like to personally award you for your acts today. We must go at once.
Let's do it.
Let's do this thing.
This is the stuff of songs.
So
And they
like,
take 2 steps and then he goes, "Oh, you still have the gem, right?"
No.
Gem?
Oh,
The
dude,
gem.
give him
I
the
know.
other one.
oh yeah, do your little slide of.
I don't know if I want to fuck with these guys. We're gonna go see the Lord right now.
Oh, fine, give me the fucking thing.
Yeah.
It didn't really do much for you anyway.
You guys are like lawful neutral and you're lawful.
We're
lawful
good. I'm
I'm
okay with
chaotic
stealing from a
good.
pirate,
Yeah.
but now I'm sort of like, I don't really want to fuck with the guy that actually owns this.
Sure, yeah.
I want this
But I am
gem,
chaotic.
though.
I want it too, but
So you guys are
we'll
brought
see what sort of rewards we get. I still haven't figured out what the fuck this thing does.
From the
It just
dock.
made me feel good.
from the dock. You're taken directly to the Lord of the Lord Protectorate of Neverwinter's Hall, which you can see on your map is not too far conveniently away from your inn. So
That's convenient.
yeah, and you were there being escorted by a knight's guard. So no more. May I have some change? So or, any of
Yeah,
that
they
stuff.
kicked that guy on the way by.
They don't even say anything when they hear the clankering or see the shine of the armor marching up the streets. They're full plate,
I
right?
don't think that guy sees the shine.
Yeah, but here's the clankering. They're full plate, right?
Yeah.
Polished plate, just
He
know.
hears.
They look like something from that Excalibur movie, if you know that the reference. Patrick Stewart's in it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So, anyways, you're brought before the hall, and you're kind of sequestered in this grand throne room.
Is anyone else in there?
Yeah, there are several guards.
More like being sequestered by myself.
You guys smell like low tide. I'm like good to go.
It's sort of
I haven't
mix
taken
of-
a single
Mix
We're-
sip.
of
we're
marsh water
living-
and bacon.
It looks like Alvin architecture, so big arches, open, a lot of airflow. So I think your guys' odor is not going to particularly rise afoul. There's a whiff of perfumes and old scents. Old scents, is it? Yeah,
Old Spice.
not Old Spice. The other stuff. The
Yeah,
frankincense.
incense.
Frankincense
Incenses.
in the air. You notice off to one side there is a bound captain with Myrtle as well, or whatever his name is.
Milton.
With Morton as well.
Is
Um,
Crazy Pete there?
No, no one else.
He's too fucking crazy. They put him away.
Yeah, the wizard, the Crazy Pete, all of them are nowhere to be seen. And then there's a vice comp to the Lord. He's this grandiose looking dwarf. He's tall for a dwarf. You thought he might have been a short human, but but he's a dwarf.
But he weighs like 300 pounds because he's dwarf.
Oh yeah, you'd hear the floorboards creak if it wasn't a castle. And so he's there, but he's not in armor or anything like that. What you normally do, he's in these really elegant silk robes, and he's holding a gigantic ledger book beside him. And then in walks
You respect the ledger.
Lord November, and he is in partial armor, like he has plated arms, and in like shins. But
Gimbal immediately takes a knee. They start looking at you guys like,
I'm
just
like,
stand there
what? Motherfucker, I've got 2 hit points. If I take a knee, I might die.
Exactly.
well, at this point they saw to you, and you're
removes his jingly
you're
hat.
maybe not back to full health, but
But I'm
you're-
probably all right.
You're
I guess
not,
up
you're
5
not
hit
bleeding
points.
out of your
We look
orifices
at you and
anymore.
keep walking because you just took a knee in the middle of the hallway before we even
Consider
got
it like a
there.
long rest. You've had a long rest.
Yeah, we actually kept walking.
So you drop a knee, and you two just look at each other like.
Like give a little curtsy.
Yeah.
And he's like, "At ease, adventurers,"
That's good.
and like, no, not necessary.
Q's
So-
rubbing up against him because that's what a Q does.
Q may not be here. Q may not be allowed
He's
in the
stable
hall. He's
with the chickens.
being
With
fed
chi- well,
all
yeah,
the chickens.
There won't be any chickens.
It's just a
then.
feast of chickens for him. He's just happy.
He's eating
They've also
stock.
washed him up and give him a shampoo.
Okay.
But
So I'm gonna get back
yeah.
Shiny Q.
A shiny Q. He goes, I hear you've had quite the adventure today.
You might say that, Lord Sir.
Did you know you had a dolphin
On
problem
days
in the
of-
city?
We've had some
I
reports
swore
of
some guys to
dolphins.
death today. Not the first time this has happened.
We've had reports of dolphins being a problem in the docks, but we've
killed a
been
pizza
mainly
like
focused
that.
on defending the city from the leftover bits of goblins and demons.
Oh, you may
That was
want to
super
look to
council.
that
I would
dolphin
underestimate
problem.
the raping dolphins.
I
Lord
would not
sir.
want to face a raping dolphin myself. It's part of the rehabilitation of the docks. We're about, I'd say, 35%.
It's a dolphin
complete.
methadone clinic coming up right around the corner.
Well, it's very important to do the lifeblood of the economy of Neverwinter and get it back to working. We did skip a few steps, such as, I guess, rapey dolphins. But we'll deal with them in time. Next stage would be fixing the other dock and then making a place that you could swim with your family. No, I wouldn't because of all the industry, but I have a private pool, so why would I?
Well, be
Uh,
careful. You never know where those dolphins get to.
Regardless,
Pipes.
after a brief, barely interrogation with Milton, we found that today he became in possession of the famous jewel that was noted for a wizard's ability to see the future. It was part of a green gem.
So someday you're gonna be awesome.
Yes. The
That's what that was, yeah.
this gem allows its owner by law to see about 10 to 15 minutes in the future. It doesn't let it see far in the future, but it can see things coming at him. Knew when people were at the door. It was very annoying. He seemed to knew everything before people
Always
said. He would
hit his
answer-
pornography.
You didn't finish people's
He would answer people before they even asked the question. It was something else. He during the cataclysm died, and his gem was lost. We believe that you have found this gem, and obviously, I would like to reward you for it. There is a perceived value on it of 500 gold.
Yeah, score.
I would like to buy it off you for at the value that's fair.
That was very fair,
I don't believe that
Lord Sir.
such things should be distributed. Such power should be necessarily held by individuals and should be kept to the state. So I'm sorry to not let you keep such an item.
Absolutely. We are happy to return it to its lawful owners.
Roll perception. Swear to God, I hope you make this one.
13.
That's enough. I'll say it's enough.
And there's 13 plus, right?
13 plus.
Yeah, no, it's 12 plus. I only have 1 perception.
Oh.
Okay.
Are we all shit at perception?
I think so.
You notice.
Oh, no.
You finally notice this sense of something watching you again, but this time you look over and you see a green-eyed, orange striped cat that has been following you this whole encounter.
A green what?
Green-eyed striped cat, like a house cat,
Oh my
like a
god.
tabby, and it's been kind of in the back, and no one has noticed this cat entering this field. And as you were handing this gem to the Lord, and the Lord's vice comp is coming over to pick it up, it comes and runs across and bumps into you, the gem falling from your hand, hitting the marble floor, and smashing to pieces. At that time, the illusionary effect of the gem is disenchanted, and it's discovered to be only a glass jewel worth 10 silver.
That fucking
And the
cat.
cat's off. And at this point, you might want to. Are you going to try to chase the cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recognize that cat.
Yeah, right in the middle of this.
Yeah. That it smashes, I don't even waste a moment. Like,
Thinking about the gem, you're just like that fucking cat.
no, I know that cat. I gotta go grab it.
Get to go beat it up.
So off you go down the hallway after the cat. All the guards are looking at each other like, what the hell just
To
happened?
you,
jiggling.
it's like the size of a Doberman.
The vice
Yeah, I
comp.
gotta pick it up like.
The vice comp walks over to the broken gem, and it's like had like the magic is broken, but it's like sparkling, like zzz, zzz, like sparks are coming out of it, and now it looks exactly like how you've seen it this whole time.
this glass rock.
this glass rock, but now you see sparks coming out. So it's in fact actually more interesting to you than it was at any other point. And he looks down at, I guess his powder did not come from this amulet. It's just pure glass. With an illusionary effect. Worth something, I guess, but for nothing of worth and lore. I guess he really was a putz. He just had that ability. What an asshole.
He's just a dick that finished people's sentences.
Yeah. And Lord Winter's like, oh, that's rather disappointing. I tell you what. Then, at this point, you might have come back. I imagine.
Do I have the
catch
cat?
the cat?
Do I? No.
No.
That fucking cat.
The
Did,
cat
the, did, he, did the cat escape or did the cat
Led you in a
just
little
disappear?
chase around the castle. You went through the kitchen.
To be
Yeah.
later discovered.
Okay.
Either way,
Did he turn a
he
corner
ran
and
around
the
the
cat was
corner
gone?
and he turned around. The cat could nowhere to be found.
Okay.
You see me chasing into a room.
In fact, you might
you
have
see
got
it
it.
chase me out of a room.
What happened was you caught up to the cat. You did pick up. You're holding it. And you're walking back, and then it jumps out of your arms, runs around a corner, and disappears.
This is
No.
gonna be your nemesis.
Yeah.
Of course, to you, it looked the size of Q.
Yeah.
So anyways, back to the you're back to the hall and said, well, for subduing this treacherous pirate, cleaning up my harbor, finding me this gem and giving it back to me, though it was a little disappointing. I would like to award you all 20 gold for your party, for the work you've done for me today, and the continued appreciation of this Neverwinter Guard.
Can we get 21
Alright.
gold? It's easier to split by 3.
Oh, good point. Vice Tom, make it 21. Certainly, Lord. So he said, anytime you'd wish an audience with me, just let my Vice Comp know and he will arrange it. If you want any trouble that the guards can bail you out of, just ask for it and it'll be done. Yes. Good day to you, adventurers. I'm sure I'll be seeing you soon. And as he turns to leave, in through the window flies a raccoon. Not just any raccoon, a special messenger service. It kind of looks like this here. But if you can imagine this guy, with like winged like skin.
Yeah.
So like a cross between a flying squirrel, a raccoon, and a tanuki. And he has a beautiful little aviator hat, like a leather aviator hat with goggles, with an oil lamp on top, and this big kind of square backpack. Yeah. So he flies through the window, lands, and the vice comp walks over to him, and he says, "I have a message." And he waddles up, and he in his backpack he hands a letter to the Lord, and then he walks over to you, hands you a letter with a small package attached to it, and then as he's walking out, he turns to Sword and says, "You don't take lamp," and he walks away.
I'm thinking maybe I should take the lamp just because he said it.
He's gone. You can some other time. So Neverwinter notices it's the seal of the Adventurers Guild, and he opens it up, and he's like, "It's your character's name again? What's that? Yeah,
Timbers.
Timbers. Oh, Timbers. I didn't realize I was speaking to a Timberland, or Timberson, or whatever.
Timbers.
A Timbers.
I didn't realize I was speaking to Timberland.
The Timbers.
This apparently is a letter from your father. He's asking me to keep an eye on you while you do your adventuring here.
He told me to sing it to you. Too late to apologize.
I would love at some point for maybe a private audience with your performance from this letter. It sounds like he's quite proud of your musical accomplishment.
You did have that catchy tune earlier. Maybe
I'm hiding my irritation that like my dad would sort of like step in on this. I'm like trying to make my own name, and he's like,
Yeah, well, he is. Anytime you're interested in having a personal audience regarding your activities and business here, I am open.
I really appreciate that, Lord Sir. Really appreciate that.
I'll be watching you. And then he turns and then he truly leaves his time. His vice comp leaves. Half the guards leave. The pirate and Milton who's probably going to be in charge of treason for being a
Eat a dick, Melton.
yeah. You're a dick, Milton. You're the worst.
Oh, good.
And off they go. They take him away to the keep, and you're pretty much there now in an empty throne room, except for like 2 guards. Do you open your letter?
Yeah, I opened my letter.
So so you read your letter, and are you gonna open the package, or are you gonna talk about anything, or save it to some other time?
Maybe we'll save it for next time.
All right. So at this point, I assume you guys want to go back to the inn.
Yep, it's been a long day.
I've got like 5 hit points. I'm gonna sleep this off.
I want to take a shower.
I always have a 5 o'clock
So you
shadow.
go back to the end. you go back to the end, and there is Noble Hal saying, "I heard about your adventure today. I can't believe what you have done. It's so amazing that you had to face such a feat for just pickled fish." Anyways, here's the other
got
gold.
started as pickled fish.
Yeah. And so, anyways, here's an extra gold each for you, and thank you again for being so awesome.
I just want to give you heads up that your supplier is shorting you on stuff.
Oh, he always tries. He's not ever truly succeeded, but he thinks he does.
I'm aiming for extra gold here.
Bit of a putz.
I've sent the
I'm
3
sorry, what?
crates.
Where's that pencil?
Oh,
I've sent 3 crates of your kippered smoked kippers to your room. If you want, we can put it in our walk-in freezer, but up to you. They are cured. Once again, thanks, and I will be probably having quests for you in future. Dell Rockseeker is looking for you, and I believe that's that. So, without further ado, I say adieu.
Probably deal with that putz in the morning.
I do.
I'm going to bed.
All right. Well, he'll be there waiting for you in the morning. He might.
He'll be there at the edge of your bed.
With Rockseeker, it's a distinct possibility. He's an excitable lad. I wouldn't be surprised if you get a wake-up call around 7:30 with full of excitement and interest in boulders. Yes. But anyways, once again, thanks, and I appreciate all the hard work you're doing for the Copper Folly. You are a true addition to this facility. Good night.
And Godspeed.
And Godspeed. And good luck. And good luck.
Timbers plays us out.
All right, and so that today, fellas, ends our adventure of pickled fish. Hope you enjoyed it. And looking forward to the next one, everyone.
Yeah,
that's
drive
great.
your hand insane.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
So we have XP to deal out. Since
Yeah, we can deal with it.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah, I
XP
just went to
sometime.
Ian at 5:30.
I know. I need to be there at 6:30, so
Okay.
I got an hour, so I'm okay. Yeah. So
Oh, there's
I will. The last 2 encounters, I'll add up all your